So these doors, they'll act as if they're completely locked. There's no resistance at all on the end. And you try to unlock it and it won't make any difference. So you have to unlock it and open it from the inside. So I'm going to go and do that. Okay, so here we are. The way to fix these, they're not engineered properly. So there's a little steel clip in there with a wire that pulls to the locking mechanism at the back. And the harness that holds the housing of the steel cable is screw-nailed into this piece of plastic. And it's a steel clip that's screw-nailed into the plastic. And it gives way, and we'll show you in a minute when we take the back panel off. And then when you push on this, it just moves, the whole wire just sort of slides. It doesn't actually move the mechanism in the back. So we have to take the inside of this out. The way to fix it is to replace this whole unit from Nissan, which we don't do anymore. In fact, we took many of these into Nissan and they stopped fixing them. They actually said, no more, we're not doing them anymore. There was a recall on it or what there was, but there were no more warranty issues on them. So we have to pull the back panel off. Okay, so ideally you have a thicker screwdriver or you have the proper tool to take these little push clips off, but for me I try to just come at them from a variety of angles to not snap the outer edge of it. And I did have one just so we can see what it looks like when they're out. So if you pry too hard, it'll just snap this upper piece off. I try to just come in a little bit and a little bit and a little bit to get them out. There's a proper tool for it. I don't have that proper tool, so. Part's just tucked underneath the handle just to come out of it. And they will pop sometimes. There we are. Pick those up after. And that allows us to get into the back of the door system. The next thing we have to do is pull this plastic off, and it's just on with a bit of a tar stick. So usually that pulls off and then it'll stick back up again. So you can see here, here's the issue we've got, is this little piece here. And it is supposed to have a little round set section that sets into a small plastic circular area here. And what happens is that little plastic area, it's sort of a formed plastic, it just snaps. So we've got one point of contact in the door, and it's supposed to leverage off of the end of it. So naturally, plastic and steel, after time, this torquing on this device just eventually wears the set area and damages it, and it comes out. So for me, I just pull this off. So it hooks into the back of the cable, and I just pull it off. And it essentially becomes garbage. And now we find a workaround. There's our workaround. We're a low-K company, so we have these flags. This steel is pretty good. You can bend it quite a bit before it snaps away. Not like a coat hanger, a little bit too thick. You need something that's at this gauge, this thickness. And you'll see as it sits around, there's a set area in the back of the cable. It'll fit right around that quite nicely. You can try any type of metal, but you'll find that as you twist it, it starts to lose its strength and it'll snap. This is a really good device. If you can get these, find them kicking around in grass somewhere, borrow one. This is the way to do it. So now what we're going to try to get into is, you can see this groove on the back of this cable. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually wrap this bar around it. Unceremoniously, as they say. And now that is in that, nice and tight in there. Okay? And then, once more around, just so it doesn't come out. What I like to do is just get the pliers in there and just pinch it tight once. Just really get it in nice and tight. And then you can see the door system has this perfect little hole right here for us. So simply grab the one end from the inside, bend it, find the hole, run it through. On the outside, bend it, run it in. And you can see that we need this in a sort of home position, so that when it pulls, it stays still. And now it's moving the whole mechanism the way the little piece of plastic or little steel was intended to do. So now we have an actual sort of re-engineered fix here. And if we just pull this, tighten it. I like to just tighten it a little bit, both sides, the back side, because I'm not 100% confident that that's the right length. So before I force it and twist it even more, I want to test it. So we're going to test it. I'm going to close the door. Just see if it'll open. A couple times maybe. Yeah, I'm happy. So now, add a bit more strength to this. I'm just going to go once more back in. So we're doing a full twist around. Another twist around, in. So we've got basically a loop through and a loop back. That gives us lots of strength. We've got double cable as it's pulled around. So again, once more, just to be very certain before we punch all this back together, and we're going to test the door, and then we'll put it back together. So we're happy. So now we can pull our plastic back up, set it on the tack. Remember to tuck this under. Put our snaps right back. So I like to, if I've got only a few, I like to keep them on this side so that people aren't catching their clothing when it comes in. You don't need all of them, but if you can clean up this side, that's nice. And that is it. You got a little bit of scrap metal that's garbage now, and the end of a flag that's garbage, but otherwise now you've got a functioning door. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of our latest videos.